suggest it would be very difficult to monitor and to implement in a practical sense. I can't see all the chartered surveyors in the country going out and literally statistically analysing what a house is worth now and if it's being valued at 5% more than it was last year. In reality, stricter lending criteria, the introduction of that deposit issue, which flies in the face of the Help to Buy scheme, these things can work, and at the end of the day, people want to buy houses. That's where we are.
Some reports say house price growth is slowing. Some say that house prices are falling. Others, a land registry report out yesterday, say they're on the rise. Explain, what's the fact?
As they say, there are lies, damn lies and statistics, I think goes the saying. What we need to look at here are, we have house price growth slowing. That's not the same as house prices falling. That just means stuff's going up, but not as quickly as we've been used to. So if we look at the report, areas like Belfast, for example, that's gone up 24% in a year, which is still incredibly strong. And if we look at the national increase overall, it was 6.9%. So amid all of the media hype about house prices crashing and credit crunch and everything else, house prices have actually overall gone up in the last year. So the report we're now looking at is basically saying, look, we've seen the end of these incredibly strong price hikes, but things are still going in the right direction, albeit gently, and cooling down, which is good because house prices have been unrealistically high for the last few years. So it's about time things cooled down a little bit. If you're having problems, talk to your lender. They will not kick you out straight away. It's not going to happen. There's all sorts of things they can do. They can extend the term of your mortgage, perhaps. They can look at your payments. If you're paying interest and capital repayment, they can take you to an interest-only repayment. If you have enough equity in the property, they can begin to look at an arrangement, perhaps, where you don't pay, you have a payment holiday, but then they will have a look at the equity and perhaps take a bit back off you when you sell. There's all sorts of things you can do. But be honest, the sooner you talk to them, the sooner you can begin to put together a solution between the two of you.
Hello there, very good morning to you. You're watching Sunrise. Anna Botting here with you live through until 9. Still to come, a review of the morning newspapers, Louisa Fletcher, and the news of the day with Charlotte. But first of all, Charlotte, thank you. Well, let's take a look at some of the stories in the papers. Journalist Louisa Fletcher is here with me, and you've picked the James Bulger story to kick off with.
Yes, it's making headlines again as we go into the next week talking about this. Allegedly, he's being now held on clauses of child pornography. It's very much, it's a binary option. And realistically, what's the defence for that? There is none. It's indefensible. And let's not forget, we're not talking about a few here. According to reports, child pornography, disgusting as it is to talk about, is categorised on a sliding scale of 1 to 5. And the images that have reportedly been found that he's in possession of are actually category 4. And I quote, that is some of the most depraved and serious imagery that's possible.
I mean, these are allegations in the papers, obviously, and Jackstraw being very firm about that they won't get any more information out of him. So let's move on to the Daily Express, shall we?